Minor Hotels is an organization that started probably with only 30 hotels. We only started with one brand, which is Anantara Hotels. And it grew incredibly. We moved from being only 50 hotels to 155 hotels all over the world. And we diversified from ultra luxury experiences with hotels in the Maldives to residential services that we have in Oaks in Australia. And it is a really, really dynamic organization. I never worked in an organization that grows so fast and that is so eager to change. I would say that Anantara, it's its own. So if I would talk just about Anantara first, it is the uniqueness to the culture. Anantara has roots in Thailand, so we have a lot of the Thai heritage that we have brought with. And I think what we do is everywhere we go, we try to adapt to the culture of the country. So even though we carry a Thai heritage through all our brands, when we go to Middle East, we are a Middle Eastern organization. When we're in Europe, we adapt to Lisbon, and we adapt to the Portuguese way of doing of things. And I think it's that adaptability that we have, where we're not fixated on, we're just a Thai organization. No, we carry a Thai heritage, which is very important for us, but we adapt to different countries because people want to discover a destination, and we want to provide them the full experience of that destination wherever they go. I would say that our biggest insights, that I could share, it's our people. A lot of organizations, work with a lot of agencies, and I think we all need to rely on agencies because this is changing very, very fast. It's an industry that is always evolving. But if you don't have the right people within your teams that understand what this means and translates this into return on investment and translating this into actions, then it's very hard for an organization to grow in the digital world. And I think the focus for us and the biggest insight is that we have been recruiting people who have the capabilities and the knowledge to drive the digital change within the organization. Because it's not only about buying tools and buying advertisement, it's about educating the entire organization of how to work with it. And that goes from educating the general managers at properties to educating the CEOs of our organization so that everybody is together working on the same goal. So, while many people will ask me, rather give me some tips of how should I do a campaign or how should we do it, I would say the most important thing is what have you done to educate your teams inside about what you're doing? Because otherwise people won't see the value on the work that we're bringing. The reason we chose Norcs has to do with, initially it had to do with a piece of technology. We were looking for not a typical agency, but we were looking for a company that provided a technology. So when we first engaged with Norcs, we were happy to get the entire programmatic element and also to get the entire part of banners that were more dynamic, that not many people could do in the Asian market. So Norcs became really the main partner for us in this area. But that is just the first part that made us work with Norcs. I think what has made us continue working with Norcs is that is the level of flexibility Norcs has offered us and the friendship that we have created with the company and the people that work at Norcs. And I don't think this is something you get from every organization. And we're thankful that we have created this bond because this is what makes us to be successful, both organizations. Well, I would say something. It's that working with Norcs is different than working with other companies. And the reason is because they are a technology company. So they come with solutions for us, which is not something that other organizations are providing to us. And if you really, in the day-to-day basis, you provide us with, analytics, you provide us with understanding, you provide us with flexibility. And I don't think we have worked with organizations like that before. And I think that is what makes me and my team very comfortable about working with Norcs, because it's always about the data. It's never about, it's a nice picture. But it's about what did that picture or that banner brought us as results. and is what networks are actually working and what is not working. While I think many organizations who are doing right now banners or they're trying to do programmatic, they're very focused on just, I'm bringing you a lot of traffic or clicks. That's not translated into sales. And what I'm looking for is an organization that provides me with ROI at the end of the day. And we believe that that's why Norcs has been so successful, because they are providing with that type of metrics and the understanding that we need in our side to achieve those goals. I would definitely recommend Norcs to other organizations, and we have been doing that already, because we believe that when we find a partner where we have created a relationship with them, it's a two-way street, and there's nothing we can say about Norcs that doesn't make us proud of them. And organizations that work as part of Minor is the type of organizations we want to work with.